How to become a home health aide in New York, step-by-step guide. If you live in New York and you're looking for a career in healthcare that does not require a college degree, becoming a home health aide, or HHA, could be an option worth considering. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the process step by step. From finding an approved training program, to completing your training, passing your competency evaluation, and finding your first HHA job. And I'll also explain an important difference between a home health aide and a personal care aide, because these two jobs are often confused. This information is based on New York State Department of Health requirements available as of August 27, 2026. Let's get started. Step 1. Understand what a home health aide does. A home health aide provides personal care and assistance to people who may be elderly, disabled, sick, or recovering at home. Depending on the individual's care plan and your authorized duties, your responsibilities can include helping with personal hygiene, bathing, dressing, grooming, toileting, mobility, nutrition-related activities, and other permitted home care tasks. An HHA is not a nurse. You are not independently diagnosing medical conditions or performing tasks outside your authorized scope. Your job is to provide safe, compassionate care and report important observations to the appropriate supervisor. New York State has specific rules about what home health aides can and cannot do. Step 2. Find a New York State approved HHA training program. This is one of the most important steps. In New York, HHA training must be provided through an approved home health aide training program, commonly called an HHATP. The New York State Department of Health says HHA programs provide core training of at least 75 hours, along with competency evaluation. So don't simply sign up for a random online course that claims to make you a certified HHA. Before paying for training, verify that the program is approved by the New York State Department of Health. The state provides a list of approved HHA and PCA training programs. That can help you avoid paying for a certificate that an employer cannot accept. Step 3. Complete the required training. Once you enroll in an approved program, you will complete the required HHA training. New York's HHA training requirement is a minimum of 75 hours. The training includes classroom instruction as well as supervised practical training. New York State materials specify at least 59 hours of classroom training and 16 hours of supervised practical training under the current training program guidance. During training, you can learn subjects such as communication with clients, patient rights and confidentiality, infection control, safety and accident prevention, personal hygiene and grooming, bathing and toileting, mobility and positioning, nutrition-related care, working with elderly clients, working with people with disabilities, emergency procedures, observation, recording and reporting, health-related tasks permitted under New York rules. The goal isn't simply to sit in a classroom. You need to demonstrate that you can safely perform the required skills. Step 4. Complete the competency evaluation. After your training, you must demonstrate competency in the required areas. This is important because completing classroom hours alone doesn't automatically mean you're ready to work as an HHA. Your approved training program will evaluate your knowledge and skills. If you successfully complete the required training and competency evaluation, the program can issue the appropriate certificate of completion. New York State specifically states that a person providing HHA services must successfully complete the required training and competency evaluation through an approved HHA training program. Step 5. Make sure your training is properly documented. Don't lose your paperwork. Keep copies of your HHA certificate, training records, competency evaluation documentation, identification documents, and any other employment paperwork. New York also maintains a home care registry. which contains information on individuals who have successfully completed approved HHA or PCA training. Your employer can use the registry as part of the process of verifying your status. Step 6. Apply for HHA jobs. Once you're properly trained and eligible to work, it's time to start looking for employment. You can look for opportunities with home care agencies and other organizations that employ home health aides. When applying, have your documents ready. You may need identification, proof of work authorization where applicable, your HHA certificate, and other documents requested by the employer. The employer may also have its own hiring requirements, including screening, health-related documentation, orientation, and background check procedures. So completing HHA training does not necessarily mean every agency will hire you immediately. Step 7. Complete employer orientation and additional requirements. After you're hired, your employer may provide additional orientation and training. This is important because different clients can have different needs. You may receive instructions about the client's care plan, safety procedures, documentation, agency policies, and your responsibilities. And remember, your employer's training doesn't give you permission to perform tasks that New York law does not allow an HHA to perform. Always stay within your authorized duties. Step 8. Keep your skills and training current. Becoming an HHA isn't necessarily the end of your education. New York home care requirements can include ongoing in-service education. For example, New York regulations cited by the Department of Health provide for 12 hours of in-service education per year for home health aides in licensed home care service agency settings. Your employer should tell you what continuing education and training you are required to complete. This is another reason you should stay in contact with your agency and keep your records organized. Important. HHA versus PCA. Now let's talk about something that confuses many people. A personal care aide, or PCA, is not exactly the same as a home health aide. New York State lists different training pathways. The state identifies PCA basic training as a minimum 40-hour program, while HHA core training is a minimum 75-hour program. There are also pathways for people who already have certain training or experience. So if you've previously worked as a PCA, CNA, or have other relevant training, don't automatically assume you have to start from zero. An approved training program can evaluate your prior training or experience and determine what additional training or competency evaluation may be appropriate. What about immigrants? If you're an immigrant interested in becoming a home health aide in New York, don't assume that being an immigrant automatically prevents you from pursuing this career. However, immigration status and employment authorization are separate from HHA training requirements. An employer must follow federal employment eligibility requirements when hiring you. So if you're unsure whether you're legally authorized to work, speak with a qualified immigration attorney or an accredited representative before accepting employment. And never use fraudulent documents to get a job. How long does it take? The training itself can be relatively short compared with many healthcare careers because the New York requirement is based on a minimum number of training hours rather than a multi-year college degree. But the actual timeline depends on the training school's schedule, your availability, testing, competency evaluation, hiring process, and any additional requirements imposed by the employer. So before enrolling, ask the school, how long is the program? Is the program approved by the New York State Department of Health? What does the tuition include? When are classes available? How is the competency evaluation conducted? And importantly, will I receive the documentation required to work as an HHA in New York? Final step. Verify everything before you pay. Here's my biggest piece of advice. Don't pay someone simply because they advertise. Become a certified HHA in New York. Verify the program first. Go to the New York State Department of Health website and look for the approved Home Health Aide training program information. The state provides information about approved training programs, HHA requirements, curriculum, and the home care registry. That extra step could save you time and money. So, let's quickly recap. Step 1. Understand what an HHA does. Step 2. Find a New York State approved HHA training program. Step 3. Complete the required training. Step 4. Pass your competency evaluation. Step 5. Keep your certification and training records. Step 6. Apply for HHA positions. Step 7. Complete your employer's orientation and requirements. In Step 8. Keep your training and skills current. Becoming a home health aide can be a way to enter the healthcare field without spending years in college. But make sure you follow the official New York requirements and verify information before paying for training or accepting a job. Disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not legal, medical, employment, or professional advice. Requirements can change, and individual employers may have additional requirements. Always verify current requirements with the New York State Department of Health and your prospective employer. If this video helped you, like this video, subscribe to Immigrant Edification TV, and turn on the notification bell for more step-by-step guides about jobs, immigration, and navigating life in the United States.